Hello, my name is Brian Earp. I am a research associate at the University of Oxford as my main affiliation, and I've been visiting here at the Hastings Center for several months now, almost an entire year. And I've been working on a number of projects, which I'll discuss what some of those are. What shall I say about my time here? I had a lot of writing commitments that I had promised to various different people, and I would sort of joke with my friends that there was no way I was ever going to get these done unless I could just escape into the woods somewhere and live in a cabin and just focus on work. And lo and behold, there was something very like that here at the Hastings Center, in that it's a quiet place to work and to reflect. It's a beautiful location to feel calm and peaceful while you're doing research. But rather than being in a literal cabin where it would have just been myself, there's this further advantage of having this team of very senior research scholars who are doing just the sort of work that I was interested in, with access to a library and facilities and a kitchen, with visiting speakers who come in and present material in areas that I wasn't familiar with, so that I'm constantly learning. So this has been overall an extraordinary year. I'm sad that I'll have to be leaving fairly soon, but it certainly was worth the time to be here, and it was an unusual place of quiet and calm to focus and get a lot of work done. I had the privilege of being here for several months, so I was able to work on a number of different projects, but I would say that there are probably three main areas that I looked at. One had to do with research integrity, specifically looking at what some people are calling the replication crisis in psychology, some areas of medicine as well, and trying to figure out how bad this problem is, whether research results are in fact reliable, and then to the extent that it is a problem, and I think it is, sorting out different ways that it might be approached in terms of a solution. So that's one major area. The second major area of research is in the world of neuroethics, and it has to do with the possibility of intervening in brain systems that are related to romantic attachment. And so informally, my colleagues and I refer to this as love drugs research. And it seems to be possible with current technologies and more in the future that it will be able to make changes to or intervene in the sort of neurochemical systems that are involved in romantic attachment and, on some conceptions, love. So this raises a lot of ethical questions. It also raises scientific questions about what's possible or what's likely to be possible. And we're trying to sort through some of those issues, including the wider social consequences of the potential advent of this kind of technology. And then the third major area I'm looking at is in the world of traditional medical ethics, having to do with pediatric surgeries, specifically surgeries that are done for what are sometimes called non-therapeutic reasons. So the main example is neonatal male circumcision, which is a surgery that's performed usually on a child who has no disease present, no malady to address by this surgery, and so this raises some particular ethical questions about when or under what conditions it might be okay or not okay to perform this kind of non-therapeutic surgery on a child.